At the peak of her banking career, Hajia Mariam Ozioma Abedo was Union Bank's group head in charge of Kogi and Benue states in Nigeria's north-central region. She was also coach, north-central and northwest of the bank. This icon of a decidedly virtuous life remembers that her father died in 1972 when she was only 7 years old. That meant that her mom, a devout Muslim, had a lot to go about alone trying to raise Mariam and her siblings.
It was my mother that trained us. She was from a strong Muslim home, and she is a Muslim. She's still a practicing Muslim. And then when we were small, we were made to go to Islamia as a child. And we have mosque just close to our family house, that once it is time for prayer in the morning, around 4:35, you see everybody waking up, going to pray. And in the morning, we say, go to Islamia. Sometimes we dodge because of maybe when they beat you, you don't want to go, or you don't know how to recite the surah that you are taught, and you'll be forced to go. We go.
She went to Islamia. Today, she is happy she did. But in addition to the Quranic injunctions she took away from Islamia, her mom made sure she inculcated in Mariam those morals which duty-bound parents impart on their children. The poor woman, however, later considered that the best thing was for her daughter to marry, so as to ease the burden of raising children. Mariam had no stomach for that. She ran away from home and eventually got admission into a tertiary institution. But gaining admission into a school had its implications. How would she cope with the cost of being a student? Hajia Mariam recalls a stage of life that toughened her for life's stormy seas.
I couldn't see food, to eat. I had to take food, what I saw, just eat. And I couldn't have money to travel. I had to stay in the school campus. I was the only one in the hostel, Congo campus hostel. Today I say hostel, we call hostel too. I was the only one for the 4 nights that students traveled for Easter break. So, and just like I said, I was passing. I saw the 3rd room after my own. I saw Akamu. You see mosquito, dead mosquitoes, flies. I just carried the Akamu, took it to the tap, pour water, pour the mosquito and all those away. Then I saw stove was there, sweet potato, and I cook, and that was what I ate for the 4 days, and I was very happy. And then by the time the owner of that room came, I went to her, I said, please, I saw some food here. I took it. I ate it, please. He said, you didn't travel? No, it's okay, no problem. No, it's okay, it's okay. And I was happy. Then, because what I do, there is this particular woman married, she was comfortable. I go to her, clean her room, cook for her, I eat, then I'll go to class.
Sometimes life indeed presents only the option of a rough ride. Hajia Mariam was able to go through it all because she received early religious instruction on patience and perseverance, but never to cheat or abuse herself in the process.
My mother told me that no matter what, don't ever go and collect money from a man, because you will incur the wrath of God. If anything the man says will happen, don't ever do it. No matter the condition. Don't go and sleep with a man to collect money for whatever reason. And that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. So that has been my guiding principle all along. So I didn't misbehave while I was there. I tried, So when I finished my diploma, I knew it was going to be difficult. So I now went to look for a job, and I got a job with Union Bank, where I started as a clerk and got to the position of group head in charge of Kogi Benue. and later coach North Central, Northwest.
Tough times don't last. Tough people do.
The first thing they consider when hiring is that integrity. That was the first thing before any other thing. So, right from I was nurtured to value integrity. So, from home, then when I got to the bank, so that profession instilled that integrity in me also. It was an added advantage for me because I had it from home and this.
Why are some young ladies these days not taking after the likes of Hajia Mariam? The answer we got again labels the injunction of training a child in a way he or she should go.
Some of these girls we are talking about don't even have moral upbringing. And the number one thing is for parents to always teach their children some values.
Hajia's mom started inculcating those values in her by sending her to Islamia, where Quranic injunctions helped to mold her character early in life.
My advice for them is self-respect is very key.
Naturally, there is endorsement of the Hajia persona from very high quarters. Asuku Adeza, the branch manager, Union Bank, Okene, says this of Hajia Mariam Abedo, and we quote,
Hajia Mariam is a virtuous woman. I thought I knew all about integrity, honesty, and diligence until I met her. She made me see a whole new side to it all, and to realize that honesty and integrity are a lifestyle, not just an act. I have known her since 2005 and have worked as her subordinate for 4 years.
You might want to think that Hajia Mariam retired somewhat early. Well, the lady has paid her dues. It is time to relax and thank Providence for values that eventually created a worthy Nigerian in her.